What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Remen, aka Allfire's. Happy Guardians of the Galaxy weekend. A lot of you DM'd me to say it was one of your favorite Marvel movies of all time. I totally agree. I'll be going back to see it a couple more times this weekend myself. In the meantime, we have a major industry insider update today, actually coming from multiple sources, that an announcement for Spider-Man 4 could finally be right around the corner. We're going to talk about where this is coming from, what the sources exactly said, how this lines up with other rumors from in the industry, and if we're lucky, why we won't be waiting too much longer for Sony to officially announce the new installment for the Spider-Man franchise. We've even got a brand new rumored release date for Spider-Man 4. But first, I want to tell you about my friends over at comicbookdirect.com. They are a brand new website that's really putting the ease of buying comic books all in one place. You can go there and get the one-offs you need. They work with all the major distributors, including Marvel. But the major feature, and especially for me, is that if you're in the middle of a run, you can go ahead and subscribe and get those books delivered to you weekly, which makes it easier than ever, especially in the modern day of Marvel, to keep up with these stories. You can go ahead and pay in advance, get a bigger discount, or just pay as you go. And if you act now, for the next 100 people who sign up below, you're going to get 20% off. That link is down in the description. Again, that's comicbookdirect.com, the easiest place to get everything from figures, mangas, collectibles, and especially the comics you want. Also, quick reminder, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel, and we'll be announcing a brand new PlayStation 5 winner at the end of this video. Okay, so the news essentially started yesterday when Alex Perez, one of the writers and editors over at the Cosmic Circus, a brand new industry insider editorial we cover often at the channel, and between him and the editorial itself, they are earning quite a track record here as of late. They went ahead and tweeted out that unless San Diego Comic-Con contains a Sony panel, that we might actually get an announcement for Spider-Man sooner than later. What he's insinuating here that is unless Sony wants to hold this announcement for a couple more months till San Diego Comic-Con this summer, which, to be fair, they don't generally do. Going on years past, Sony has not had a strong presence at San Diego Comic-Con. Some years they skip altogether, and really it's Marvel Studios with their huge Hall H presentation to close out the thing that captures everybody's attention. So unless they're going to deviate from that and have a panel at San Diego Comic-Con, which at this point is literally just 2 months away, they're saying that announcement could come imminently anyway, the way that they've normally done in the past for, say, Spider-Man No Way Home, where they just tease the title with a teaser and then tell us the trailer is coming, etc. Now, this prompted a separate industry insider, the infamous Twitter scoopster My Time to Shine Hello, to take to Twitter and drop an exact date that they say Spider-Man 4 is lined up to release. That is August 28th, 2025. Putting Spider-Man 4 still a full 2 years off from its release. Now, as I've mentioned many times, there aren't too many holes in the Marvel schedule between now and then. They already have 4 movies theatrically slated for next year in Captain America, New World Order, The Thunderbolts, Deadpool, and Wolverine and Blade. So unless one of those is going to move for Spider-Man, then you'd still have to put it into production and filming this year to get it out in that slot. We're just too close to the timetable now for 2024. So 2025 makes sense. It's when there's a next Marvel date open. But the reason all of this is coming to the forefront now, why it's all getting churned up all of a sudden, why these industry insiders are coming up with details, obviously has to do with the release of the second animated Into the Spider-Verse Across the Spider-Verse that we're about to get this summer, where there are heavy rumors of not only the involvement of the MCU, but perhaps a live action segment where we might see those like Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, etc. Now, Sony is actually playing this one super close to the vest. They've denied that any of that's a part of the film, but they did decide to throw the teaser in the trailer when Spider-Man 2099 points out the events of Spider-Man No Way Home. So there is a chance they're looking to do this anyway, and what better time to announce the next live-action Spider-Man featuring Tom Holland if it's right around the same time you're releasing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It's actually the perfect timing, and it makes sense from a lot of different point of views. I have no doubt Sony is looking to capitalize on this, and immediately. Now, the last we heard officially about Spider-Man 4, although we were rest assured from all the top brass, both on Marvel and Sony, that it was coming, was that the original script writers for the Spider-Man trilogy in Chris McKenna and Eric Sommers were working on a brand new script, and that script was rumored to be Spider-Man 4. Also involved in the rumor mill, although the director and John Watts passed on directing the Fantastic Four, it has been said that the original plan was always to bring Tom Holland, Zendaya, and John Watts back for the 4th installment. Now, there's been no word whether or not he'll want to commit to directing that film. It will feel a little weird to get a Spider-Man movie in the MCU not directed by Jon Watts. I think he did a great job with the previous trilogy. I am hoping they bring him back. But for those of you surprised to hear Zendaya's name, I think that's always been on the table. That's why they made sure at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home to have her wearing the Black Dahlia necklace and for it to be broken. It's the insinuation that she's eventually going to remember. That's part of Spider-Man's arc. So I always thought there was a world where she comes back. I am hoping Jon Watts comes back, and if the rumors are true, the script should be somewhere close to done. Now, there's only one other small detail that has to get ironed out, and probably very publicly as part of this announcement, and that's the renegotiations for Tom Holland, which are going to be very telling in and of themselves. His contract was up for renegotiation, and it's not obviously just the Spider-Man films themselves, although it will be awesome news if he signs on for 3 more Spider-Man films, because that means we're getting another trilogy. It's all the other films like Avengers King Dynasty, Avengers Secret Wars, maybe a crossover into the Sonyverse for one of their Sinister Six movies or a Venom movie. Wherever this ends up going, there are going to be so many films that need to get worked into this contract for both studios. I think it'll be no less than 6, probably more like an 8 or 10 movie deal. And the numbers that we're going to see for this contract are going to be absolutely astronomical. Just for a little comparison here, Christian Bale got $10 million for Thor Love and Thunder. It's been rumored that if he still takes the part of Kang in Kang Dynasty, that Jonathan Majors is up for a $20 million payday in that movie. How much do you think that the face of Peter Parker, and now one of the biggest characters, most lucrative characters in the MCU, is going to charge per film on an 8 or 10 movie deal? Somewhere in the realm of 150, maybe 120, maybe even closer to $200 million. I'm assuming this is going to be a groundbreaking contract at that, and where you saw Robert Downey Jr. start to get insane money towards the end of the Infinity Saga, Tom Holland's one of those actors now who, with all these billion-dollar movies behind him, he's going to start to want to demand that kind of money as well. It's going to be really interesting to see when all of these announcements start coming out, which one's bigger, the re-signing of Tom Holland or the announcement for Spider-Man 4, but make no doubt about it, Sony knows exactly what they're doing. They were an absolute master of marketing No Way Home, whether it was on purpose or not. Denying that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were in the film basically led it to be the biggest movie of all time. If they've still got those same people in the marketing department, you can expect they're going to squeeze every last drop of juice out of the Across the Spider-Verse with announcing the rest of their Spider-Man projects and upcoming. And it's all getting very exciting, especially now hearing that Kraven is going to be rated R. Maybe the same can be said for Venom 3, and that eventually, when we do get a Sinister Six, it can be violent as hell. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. As always, quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff and give away another PlayStation 5. Okay, guys, we're going to continue to give away PlayStation 5s here at the channel, and it's super simple to be entered to win. Just hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Congratulations to Jason D for this comment here. Go ahead and DM me on Instagram or email me on my business email. It's under the About section for this channel. I'll verify your account and get the prize right out to you guys. Again, it's that simple. Just hit the sub button, leave a comment on this video. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced live with my voice in the comments shown on screen during the end of the video, just like we're doing here. So please be safe and vigilant on my channel, others on YouTube. The spam comments that have been around for about a year went away for a little while, but now they're back. Remember, no YouTuber will ever ask you to contact them on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp, and no YouTuber, myself included, will ever ask you to pay for shipping. YouTubers don't do that. Please be safe. If you see those comments, just report them. YouTube's pretty good about deleting those accounts and quickly. My name's Michael Roman. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. Also find me on all musical platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.